Hi, my name is Mandy. I'm an independent close to my heart consultant along with Francine, Anne and Linda. We live in Canberra and Goulburn, so we are local to that area. Today I'm going to show you the Stitched Together Card Making Workshop Your Way kit. It's gone live today, Friday the 1st of May. So this is how it arrives. So you've got everything in there that you can cut up. So just unpacking it out. So the first thing you'll notice is that we have the cutting guide. So it shows you the 4 different cards that we'll be making from this kit and the stamp set. So these images here that are a greeny sort of blue colour, they will have a thin cut with them as well. So you'll be able to cut out that shape and just stamp on it. If you're anything like me, I'm not a real fan of fussy cutting. If you are, that's okay, the thin cuts are there as well. But if you don't like fussy cutting like me, these are really great. I love them. The stamps fit on them really nicely. So you'll see the extra materials that you need to be able to do this kit. Just there. And each of our Workshop Your Ways are set out basically the same way. So you'll see that there's the cutting guide. It tells you exactly what the measurements are. Just watch the direction on the papers because that is important. And there's always a picture to show you which way to put the paper. So in the cardstock, then you've got the assembly instructions for the first card. So you'll see that there's measurements on the layout design there of how far in to put different pieces and things. Or you can set it up the way that you would like to as well. So that's the first card there and gives you all the instructions on how to assemble. Oops. And that's the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. So then you get your card bases and envelopes. So there's 16, you do 4 of each card. Then you've got your metallic thread, a little bit of bling, your stamp set. As I said, the blue shapes have the thin cuts. So if we turn it over, this is how they come. So the stamp set is on what we call a carrier sheet. You can see I've actually used this stamp set already. And then these are the thin cuts that come with this particular set. So I'll quite often do extra thin cuts so that when I get the stamp set out, all I need to do is just get the piece of cardstock and I can start stamping it straight away. And then we have sweet leaf, 2 sheets of sweet leaf. That one's vanilla, French vanilla. So there's 2 sheets of that. Then I think this one's lemonade. And then all our B&T patterned paper is all double-sided. So that's the pattern on one side. That's the pattern on the other side. And there's a couple of those. So it's actually 2. So I actually have an extra one in there that I shouldn't have. So sorry about that. Okay. So if you have a look, this is one of the cards that I've made up. And as you can see, there's 4 of them. This is another one. These ones you just cut out of the patterned paper and place them as a patchwork quilt type idea. And you'll also be able to see some of the pieces are actually raised. I put some 3D tape behind them. You don't have to do that, but I like to do that. Now this one was a bit fun. You can see that there's background stamping on there. So that's lemonade ink on the lemonade cardstock. It just gives it a bit of a pattern on the paper. And then in the heart, I've actually threaded or sewn, whatever terminology, the silver thread around the holes. And those holes are actually made as part of the thin cut. So when you put the thin cut through the cards with the cardstock, it puts the holes in it, so you don't actually have to make those holes. And I've just done it with a bit of shimmer brush. I've actually put the smoothie ink into my clear shimmer brush, and it's made it into the smoothie colour, which is exactly what I wanted. So there's a bit of a sparkle on that as well, and it's the same on the flowers. So you can either do it with the shimmer brush, or you can do watercolours, or however you like. Now this is the one I'm actually going to show you how to make. So that's the finished product. Just a bit of fun. So I've got the pieces here, so I'll just show you how to make them. So basically this one's fairly simple. So you've got a 5 1/4 by 4 inch piece. I've actually scored it. Oops, no I haven't. I thought I had. So I'll just grab my scorer. I thought I'd already done this. That's okay. So I did it from about that sort of angle. There we go. So then I just fold that piece down like so. This little piece we're going to stamp. So I've already put the stamp on my block, but I can show you how we do that. So as I said before, this is the carrier sheet. So the stamp set was just there. So I've just peeled it off and put it onto my block. It's really great because we don't have any of those big wooden blocks anymore, which is wonderful. Then I look through the clear block and line it up. There you go. That's worked really well. And then what I will do is I'll get my tape runner. These are our tape runners. They're also refillable, so they're really great. Just a little bit of adhesive. Just put a little bit along there. I'll grab my card base, make sure it's opening the right way. Then I'll place this. So this is going to have a little bit of a white border. There we go. Then I'll also put a little bit of adhesive on that corner there, just to help stick that bit down, just like so. Then I'm going to put a bit of double-sided tape on the back of this. Oops. Just take that bit off. I'm just going to put it on the end there like that. I've already pre-blocked up all the stamps that I'm going to be using. So the other thing that I'll point out on this is actually a separate stamp piece. So I've actually put it on the block together so that I only have to stamp once. You don't have to do it that way, but so just up in the corner, just like so. Oops, I didn't do that quite well. Didn't get all of that. So I'll just have another go. There we go, that got the rest of it. And then the other two stamps, stamping with Smoothie this time. So this, the outline one, you can see the outline of that. I'm going to just stamp that, and then ink again on the other side. And then the solid one. There we go. And the card is done. So if you want to know some more information or see any of the new product that, as I said, has only gone live today, if you have a look at our website and go under the new tab, you'll see all the new things that have come out literally just this morning. So it's all very exciting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you later. Bye.